Good morning. Okay, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is test this here in Red Rocket. I have never had a in this playthrough I've never had a trunk here, never. And the only trunk I ever put down was up in Sanctuary. That one we did scrap a while back. Okay, so we do have a lot of settlers here. So let's go ahead and let's see what we have. I picked up some weapons and armor from, let's see, furniture. I picked up some weapons and armor. Let me get where I'm not actually clicking on something. From Sanctuary. Okay, so we're going to drop this puppy. Let's drop that. And then let's go to here. We want decorations. No. I always select one menu option too far over. Let's see. Terminals. Okay. We'll put our terminal here. And let's grab our holotape. And let's take a look. I haven't put anything in here yet, but let's take a look. Wait, what happened? There we go. Okay. That must be incredibly bad script lag. Okay, I haven't seen that before. Where you go to activate the terminal and literally you can't do anything. All right, I'm gonna leave this like this. We'll make this 8192 just in case. Full settlement. So far, so good. All right, so we're set. Let's go ahead and put in pistols. Shotgun. And let's get armor. Okay, all that's in there. Okay, so let's go into here. And let's do EquipSettlers. All right, we don't have a fantastic, great job. We do not have a crash. Okay, let's take a look at our perfect. Okay, take a look. Pipe pistol was swapped out for either a combat rifle or 10 millimeters. Same for the rifle. Same for that. Perfect. Sniper rifle was, and look, all the armor is now distributed. So it distributed 2 10 millimeter pistols, all 3 combat rifles, and most of the armor. Okay, so now what we're gonna do? So perfect. Great job. All right, now let's go take a look and see if we can locate where we think he has a combat shotgun. Let's just take a look here and see. What I want to see is anybody who has... Let's get rid of God Rays here. I'm looking for anyone who might have leather armor on. Any of the settlers. I want to save this just in case. Perfect. Didn't crash. Weapons were swapped. And gear was taken out of the trunk. Now we're going to verify that. Let's double check and verify. I don't think he has any armor. Not that I can see. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have it. Now that's Curie. Alright, let's see. I don't think he has any... He may have something under his jacket. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't see any heavy leather armor. A lot of the settlers were over here since combat just happened. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure where to look. There's a lot more settlers here than just that. Where did they go? Is he in here? I'm trying to help, like I say, everything was swapped out. You know, that's perfect. And all I'm doing now is I wanna help you see if the leather was equipped. Okay, here's a settler. Yeah, he doesn't have the leather armor. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's somebody. We think we checked him, didn't we? He looks like he might have something. I believe he's got some armor. Let's see. See, he doesn't have heavy. He has regular armor. He's got regular leather. I did put heavy in there because heavy armor should have a shoulder pad attachment that goes up. Okay, so... Let's see what happens if we punch it again. There might be somebody here I'm missing. That looks like that might be heavy. No, that's railroad fatigues. Okay, I don't see anything there. Alright, let me look in here. Let me go back this way. Okay, so it looks like they did equip the weapons, but I don't see the characters with the armor. Let's try this again. Okay, let's take a look at our trunk. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, see, we're still down to... So I'm going to grab this gear out, and we will test this. Now, let's go to... okay, so the weapons did swap. That much...
Workshop framework entries
that much I'm
detected.
pretty sure I can verify, because he does have a combat rifle. I just can't find anybody who has heavy leather. He does have leather, but I think we put a lot more leather in there than that. I just don't see that. Okay, so let's go back this way. And we're going to drop one in a sanctuary. Yeah, this thing is really starting to lag up. I'm not really sure what's going on with this, but apparently there's a lot going on with Workshop Framework. I haven't upgraded to the new version, so I know it's not upgrading a script in line or dynamically upgrading it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing over here. Let's go ahead and do the same test over here. And let's see if we can get some, let's see if we can get some people equipped in heavy leather. Now, structures, we need furniture, containers, mods. I'll take this. Yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, let's see what we have. Terminals, we'll take that. Okay, let's drop this. Okay, good. All right. See how long the interface stays up? There is definite lag here. All right, so I'm gonna do a long save here. So there is definitely something grinding in the background. All right, let's go ahead and drop in 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 millimeters. Let's go to armor. Let's drop in 5 heavy armor. Okay, let's go into here. Let's drop in our tape. Let's go ahead and do 8. Let's go ahead and make it max just in case. and then we're going to equip. Okay, good. We didn't crash there, so very good. All right, now let's go take a look at the trunk. Okay, let's look at the trunk. Okay, look at the trunk. All of the armor is gone, and it looks like all the weapons were swapped out. So, okay, now we got to find somebody to test, to really look this over. I need to find somebody who actually has combat armor on. There's a lot of settlers in here. So I need to find someone who actually has heavy combat armor. He doesn't have any. Because I couldn't find anybody in Red Rocket. The heavy armor is gone. He's a visitor. Visitors usually walk up and down the street. That's from Dynamic Visitors. Is there anybody around here? Okay, Preston, he's fine. He doesn't, I think he's a named NPC, so that won't show up. Alright, I'll keep an eye out and see. Okay, let's see what this guy's got. He's got metal armor. Yeah. Yeah, he's got metal. Wait, was that? Yeah, he's got metal armor, some kind of Wastelander armor. That's not gonna show up. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any leather that I can see. He's a visitor. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well, no, wait. He's a visitor. No, that's a settler. There we go. Good. Good, good. That's my fault. So, there is heavy armor. I can tell by that. That's a heavy armor. That's heavy armor leather. So, I'm guessing that maybe he got it. So, maybe I couldn't find the other settlers that are equipped. At least he's got something. So, what I need to do is... let me think. Okay, so give me some time. I don't want to make this video really, really super long. Give me some time, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hunt up another settlement, and I'm going to have combat armor. I'll put combat. I've got to collect some combat armor, and I will put combat armor in. I will drop another trunk, put combat armor in, like what this guy has. But see, he's a visitor, so he's not even part of the workshop faction until I go in and actually recruit him.
Out of my way, Wastelander. I don't have time for you right now.
Okay.
Can't talk while I'm on duty.
All right. Okay. All right. Great job. It definitely didn't crash. The weapon swapped. I did see somebody back there that had heavy leather armor. All the leather armor is gone out of the trunk. It wasn't much. So yeah, let me go ahead and keep testing this, and I'm gonna continue doing this Sim Settlements 2 thing, and I will drop trunks in different places, and yeah, and if you know, as I test it, as I see things, I'll pass things on to you. Nice work on the debug, refactoring, test, and you know, testing it, you know, and you know, bringing it up to speed. Amazing job. Amazing job. All right, I'm going to hop out of here and get ready to do some stream testing, and I will check back in with you in just a bit.